Told you once, now tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, now the way I feel, here's my advice. Now tell you twice. The way I feel, here's my advice. I told you once, now tell you twice.
All right. You are listening to God Give Through His Word with Tanika Drake. And I'm your friend, Joby D. And I'm here to remind you about the Podcasters Holiday Party, December 14 in Los Angeles. The address is 8462 West Sunset Boulevard, Hollywood, California, at the Graffin Hotel. See you there. Check it out. Let's make some noise.
Hello everyone, and thank you for enjoying my mom's show, God's Gift Through His Word. I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I hope you guys stay tuning into my mom's show.
Hello everyone, this is Tanika Drake for God's Gift Through His Word. You know who this is, and I am excited to let you guys know about Anchor. It's been phenomenal for me to utilize this particular platform to get my messages out, things that are important to me, and things that I want to share, that I speak freely about what I would like to address. So I'm hoping that you will want to be a podcaster as well and start your podcasting today. Do you have a message, a story, a testimony, something you want to get out? Anchor is a perfect platform for you to do it. So don't stop, get ready, and remember, download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Put your content out, share your message, and I can't wait to listen. Take care. Good morning, everyone. This is Tanika Drake. You're tuning to God's Gift Through His Word. So, good morning, everyone. This is, of course, Thanksgiving Day. And I wanted to get on here briefly because, of course, I do have a series that we're already started in, which Sexual Healing Will Mess Up Your Blessing. However, taking a pause because of the holiday, but not stopping to not give you guys something. I wanted to be reflective on today. And today is also pouring out here. It's raining cats and dogs out here. So I'm pretty sure on Twitter it is probably trending that it's raining in California. When it rains in California, like a gentleman said on his podcast, it is true. It becomes something very serious. And this is the rainy season, and it is raining extremely hard. So yeah, I won't be going out in this rainy storm. I'll be at home with my kids, cooking up the rest of our meal. And of course, I want to thank Pastor Jay for also being so gracious and so humble, and just being an amazing friend that he is. And I'm talking about Dr. James Sutton, who's Pastor Jay to me, and he's just a dear friend. And I want to share this because I wrote on Medium, and even though I've written a book, I'm not the best person with grammatical syntax, just not. However, I make it work. I did want to share to be grateful and thankful all the time, and I did a live cast maybe 5-6 minutes long that said the same thing, so I'm going to echo that here again on repeat. I'm hoping that every year, before the holidays and even after the holidays, that we will be thankful and grateful for things that the Lord has provided in our lives, the people that He's placed there, because God doesn't make any mistakes. He always places people in our lives for a certain reason, whether it's a certain time, a certain season, or for you to be shown something. God doesn't make mistakes. And after thinking about what I've gone through with my family, it's apparent that when I get new family members who are in Christ Jesus that truly do love me, I cherish them. I don't like feeling like an outsider in my own family. I don't like feeling alienated and ostracized. However, that's how I've felt for years. And I try to just ignore it and be like, no, it's just me. However, it plays out the same way. And I'm kind of done with that whole playing with the drama and stuff that happens every year. Without fail, something happens and I don't want to deal with it, so I'm not going to. But I cooked my turkey, which was provided by the Lord via James and Dr. Sutton, pardon me. So I just have to I just have to be thankful. And I think about things all the time. I think about what the Lord has provided for me. He provided for me a way to travel to different places. And I'm not military anymore, but He provided for me to travel. He provided for me a place to live, which, look, God already knows like your heart. So I'm going to share a little bit of a short story. When I was living in Long Beach and I had to, I was requested to move out, and I was like, oh my gosh, where am I going to go? What am I going to do? And looking online, like I always do, Craigslist is really great, you guys, for finding really good places if you search. And I remember I was thinking, man, where I'm living is not such a safe neighborhood. It was kind of dangerous, actually extremely dangerous. And, I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't really like where I live, but it's a place to live. So after, searching and stuff, I found an owner who said, hey, I have a place. Would you like to move to this city, San Pedro? And I was like, yeah, I have no problem wanting to do that. And I got exactly what I was longing for. Of course, when I got what I was longing for, I didn't know it's so super strict, but it came with security. It came with a bigger space. It came with amenities that the other place did not have. And it came with just space and peace of mind. It came with a decent, nice neighborhood as well. So I'm thankful because God knew what I needed. And I'm always going to trust Him because He's got the perfect timing and He knows exactly what we need when we need it. That includes in our love lives. And I've just decided long ago to just turn it over to Him. I used to compartmentalize my love life outside of things that I didn't think the Lord could handle, or I would try to handle it myself. But see, if I'm patient and I wait and I just focus on the Lord and seek His kingdom first, I know everything else will work out. So I just have to be patient, and that's where some of us get in trouble. While I'm being reflective of being thankful, patience is something else that we have to start to learn to apply to our lives, because we all want to rush to go and find this spouse or this wife, this husband, this significant other. However, the person who God has designed for you, that takes time, and you have to be patient. There is somebody, and I believe that the Lord knows what you need already and knows who you need in your life, who's going to be that person, and that person designed to be in your life, designed to handle all your flaws, designed to handle all your strengths. And this person that's going to be in your life, this person will not be the one that's intimidated by how you are. This person will not be intimidated by your thoughts or things that you want to do. This person that you will be having or will have come into your life, God is going to send you somebody who's going to be able to complement who you are. God's not going to send you a bum. And if you get a bum, know that's not God's intention for you, and you probably selected that person. And I'll put my hand up to the sky that I did that. When I jumped the gun, I wasn't patient, and I ended up in a terrible, terrible, no good, very bad situation that I just got free of in October 2019. Can you believe that? The choice I made was a very long and terrible, hard choice. But accountability is everything, so I accept that. I ended up in something because I was desperate. I was desperate to leave one situation just to get out of it. I couldn't wait and be patient. However, I know God's timing is always paramount, and that He will always send things and put people in your life and also move you where He wants you to move. And His timing is so perfect. So I just wanted to stop and share that with you on today, on the rainy day out in SoCal, that you understand that whatever it is that your heart desires, have patience, be faithful, and know that God is, yes, He's about blessing you with things, but in His time. Don't try to force the Lord to move and think you can pray and fast and let Him move on your behalf. Just be patient and wait. Be patient and wait. Because when you find that perfect person, and when God shows you who he or she is, you won't have to wonder, is this person for me? Because God has already sent them. So just keep holding on. Keep doing what is right. Keep sharing the gospel. Keep reading the word. Keep fasting and praying. And keep on going. And don't get weary in well-doing. Sometimes podcasters, we look at our numbers, and since we're not these big people like Joe Rogan or some of these huge podcasters, we think that nobody cares about what we share because our numbers dwindle and we don't have a big platform. However, you just keep doing what God has called you to do. You just keep pushing. You keep sharing. You cannot give up and throw in the towel and be like, you know what, I'm done. I only have like 2 listeners. That's it. I'm not doing that. Continue to share the word regardless. Continue to cry out into the wilderness about how great God is. Continue to share regardless if you have tons of followers or not. Continue to share what you know the Lord has called us to do, the Great Commission. Just keep sharing on your platform and don't stop. Don't worry about what this person says and what that person says. If they don't want to listen to what you're sharing, they don't have to. But you pray that God would convict somebody's heart, that what you've shared of the word, that they would want to know who the Lord Jesus Christ is for themselves and want to seek out how to get to know Him and how their sins can be forgiven. That is powerful. And we must remember who God is. God does not need to be put in a box. God can save anybody He wants to save, and He will bless whomever He wants to bless. Our finite minds try to put God in a box. God is too huge for that. When we look at our circumstances, we think God is small, and we think our circumstances are so large that God can't do and can't provide and can't take care of a situation. Do we forget who we worship? Do we forget who we call on? Why do you call on a God that is unable to handle your most simplistic of circumstances for Him? We serve a living God, the God who created the heavens and the earth, a universe that is so vast that we don't even know what's out past the Milky Way. There is a whole entire set of stars that the Lord knows by name. Every single tiny hair on our head, He knows how many we have. And we're thinking that God can't help our circumstances, that God can't provide. I dare you to step out on faith and believe in the God of the Bible. Believe the God who parted the Red Sea. Believe in the God who sent Jesus Christ down, and that Jesus healed lepers, made blind to see, lame